Hey there guys, this is Robin Hood here, bringing you a Shogun 2 Total War battle replay. This is going to be a 1 versus Tim JP on the map Rivertown. And this was actually a pretty good battle. We were, in the sense of retainers and such, general-wise, evenly matched. He was 9-star gold, I was silver, but either way that limits you to the same amount of retainers and all of that good stuff, and same amount of perks in our generals, and it ended up being a pretty interesting battle. Mainly because I did not realize it was this map, so I brought an army that wasn't necessarily optimum for this kind of combat. So you can see here, I've got some bow units up front, a bow warrior monk, a daikyo samurai, both of which with 200 range. On my right, I've got some matchlock warrior monks backed up by a Yari Ashigaru, and then I have a ton of katana samurai in the center, I believe 4, yep, and then just some Naginata attendants, and for my cavalry I have some Yari cavalry, 2 of them, and a Naginata warrior monk cavalry. And for this map, really the matchlocks weren't all that necessary, and they're not going to do that much just because there's not very clear lanes of fire, because you always end up clashing in these woods in the top, and even up here where it's kind of flat you can see there's just a lot of hills to obstruct where you can actually shoot. Now my opponent, just remember this, is sending the katana cavalry off to the left. I did not remember that he did that during the battle. I saw it at the beginning, but he has some Dunderbuss cavalry right here, and if these guys start shooting you up, they are incredibly effective. So I see that they're not completely guarded by spears, and I'm going to go ahead and try to take them out with one of my cavalry units. But he's just got a really nice veteran army here, a bunch of nice spears up front, followed by some Nodachis, which have the bonsai. Then he does have a matchlock warrior monk. It does not have 125, I believe it is. What's mine have here? Yeah, 125 range. It is not upgraded, and this daikyo samurai, I don't know why he brought it. It's kind of depleted, but the extra range won't really even help in this situation. But you can see here, I charged in one of my units, managed to take out his Dunderbuss cav. It's only got 14 guys, not going to be that effective. And yeah, there it is firing, killing some of its own men. And the rest of my cavalry is going down to the flank here, as well as my matchlocks. But overall, it's just going into stand and fight. My bows are actually going to be fairly effective, firing in on this mess, but it is just katana samurai going in for the charge. And this guy here, he has a melee general build, so very powerful. That guy being taken down off his horse, but his general is in combat here, and you can see these guys are just cutting each other up in the woods. It's just kind of a messy deal overall. And on the left flank, he is meeting some success. I am reinforcing these swords with Naginata attendants, which isn't going to help at all against these veteran Nodachi. It's just, look at the charge bonus on those guys, 49, incredible. But it's just going to stall so that hopefully I can win over here, which I am doing. And my cavalry and my spears has managed to successfully ward off the attack on the right. So now I have Naginata warrior monk cavalry still alive, and these spear units coming back up to join the fight. And my matchlocks are finally going to start firing. I had them down here, and I didn't realize that they weren't firing. And I move them up, and they still don't have line of sight. So soon I'm just going to click an attack order and let them do what they need to do. But overall, you can see my swords here pushing through in the center. My general's having a little bit of trouble because of the enemy melee general being powerful, being able to cut through men. And yeah, has quite a few kills, but my matchlocks are going to put an end to that. And I believe there goes their general. I'm not sure if he already died or not. Oh, and my general, look at this. He had some really funky armor this battle. My friend was actually over, and I let him customize my general before he left, just for the heck of it. These swords, look at that. They did get a charge in over here and killed quite a few of my men before actually routing. But overall, combined with the hammer and anvil from my Naginata Warrior Monk Cavalry, this army is going to go down, and it was a very close battle. Tough fought. He came close to winning by punching through on the left. My right flank just managed to hold out and come up and win the battle. But very good game to my opponent. Hope you guys enjoyed that battle. And we'll take a look at the statistics now. For some reason, moving my camera around, I feel like it's going... I didn't raise my sensitivity, but it's probably because I'm used to playing Napoleon. It doesn't move quite as quickly in that game, and I still have a ton of good Napoleon Total War replays to show you guys. I just happened to jump on Vanilla Shogun for a little bit, and that was one of the battles. That was a decent game, and it was fairly evenly matched armies, which was fun. The only thing he didn't really have going for him was the fact that he brought a depleted bow, and you know, Daikyo Samurai are awesome, but when you only have 49 men out of 90, it's really just not even worth it, unless that's his only 200 range bow unit, which, with his rank that he was, I highly doubt, so I don't know why exactly he did that. But you can see, obviously, my Katana Samurai are going to be up front, and some of my cavalry. And that's pretty much that. My bow's doing decently for firing through all the trees there. And you can see we both took very high losses. He lost more than I did, but I almost lost as much as I killed. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed that battle. Subscribe for more if you haven't. I've got a ton, as I just said, of nice Napoleon Total War replays to show soon. And thank you guys for watching.